and good evening everybody. Welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. So I'm going to be stamping on a whole sheet of 12 by 12 DSP. Admittedly, it is a retired one. It was from the Celebration, and I've deliberately chosen quite a plain background, but something with a bit of colour already in it, just to show you that you don't have to always stamp onto plain paper. You can mix it up a bit and have fun with DSP. Particularly sometimes DSP that's kind of a bit boring. Did I just say that? Boring DSP. Because we have such great stamps, you know, we've got no excuse really to make it more interesting. So hello everybody who's watching. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, Artful Stampin with Ruth. For those of you who don't know, I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 11 years. So I've had the privilege of, sorry, just finding rubbish in my pockets. I've had the privilege of being able to teach people how to use stamps, how to use colour, paper, ink, punches to make delightful cards, scrapbooking, all sorts of things to decorate your home with. And also had the pleasure of doing it in person with real life people that I can touch, and also you wonderful people who are there on the internet out there. Some of you who I have got round to meeting, but not all of you, but you're all very, very welcome, and thank you so much for being part of my Artful Stamping community. I really do appreciate it, because you're the guys that kind of keep me going and you know, wanting to share with the world really. So hi Mindy, Valerie, Shaz, Vicky. Vicky's fab. Thank you, Vicky. She's doing all my sharing for me. Anna, Darlene. Oh, it's a wet in Australia at the moment, in New South Wales. Barb, Darlene, Margaret, Sharon. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, yes, please do share it out. Slow evening today. 22 viewers. I'm sure we can double that. Come on, folks. Come on in. Pull up a chair. Let's get stamping. Right, so this is the paper that I'm going to stamp on. This was the other side to it, and it was one of the freebies from Celebration that's just ended. So some of us have got spare pieces of this around, so I thought I'd use it. But I'm sure if you're a crafter, you may also have some paper that you can play with. Right, hi Rosie, nice to see you. Hi Ton Milder, welcome. Right, I'm just feeling underneath my piece of paper. Yes, you see, I've got some crinkles. This is a new piece of vinyl on a cutting mat that I stuck down the other day, and I had this mad idea just to stick it on directly, but I've got some crinkles in it, which is not great when you need a flat surface. So I'm going to grab my stack of grid paper here and pop this onto my desk, because I know that this is completely flat. I may have to move my paper around a little bit, but there we go. Sorry about this. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Right. You know what? I don't know what colours I'm going to use. Oh, who watched Esther do her stamp wreath last night? That was pretty pretty. Pretty pretty. So, I don't know. Let's go. Shall we go autumnal with this one then? We may as well. She inspired me. So this stamp here is called Bouquet of Thanks, and I have used it before and done this with it, where I've just deliberately kind of missed out the thank you because I don't need it. And I'm going to just stamp at different points along the edge of this paper, just to get it started off and break up some of that non-stamped area. There we go. That's good. Stamp a little white down. Now where's my spray gone? I think that's right. my stamp cleaner here to the side, so I'm just being a good girl and cleaning it off while I remember. Right, I've grabbed a few different stamp sets. Thought it would be fun to use this one, Uniquely Artistic, which has got this fabulous kind of great big leaf, like sweeping leaf. And shall we carry on doing this in Cajun Craze as well? Hi Jan, hi Kay. Hi Darlene. Great to see you. Oh Kay, lovely to see you. Oh, just going to clean off that section there, I don't want that. I'm going to make it look like it's coming out from behind their second generation. Again, do a bit of a clean off. Okay, turn it around. Stop there. There. And do that one there. Another one there, maybe. So this is a really lovely kind of warm rusty colour. It's not a colour I use often, but it is great for kind of those autumnal colours. Fred is singing hello. Oh, Fred, hello to you too. Hello, hello, how are you? Sorry, for those of you in the UK who have children will know who sings that song. That's a good test. Rosie might know. Rosie's got little ones. She might know. Oh, I've managed to get a bit of ink across there. Didn't mean to do that, so let's hide it. There we go. Hello, Anne. What are you saying about Fred singing, Jan? What is it not up to scratch? Now I'm wondering about popping some of these flowers. I have got this flower, or I do have this one, Heavenly Hollyhocks. What do you think? I'm wondering if we carry on with this colour for now. I'm wondering about going over with Heavenly Hollyhocks in a darker colour later. As you know, I often don't have a plan. All I know is I want to stamp. So sometimes it's a case of just picking out my favourite kind of colours or shapes or something and playing with it. Sorry, I've just got an itchy foot. Right, I'm going to sit down now because I've been standing. What colour am I using? Cajun Craze. Yes, Shaz, Mr. Tumble. Mr. Tumble. You can tell Shaz has got grandkids. Well, it was very nice to meet Shaz in a Zoom event yesterday. I had a class yesterday, and Shaz and I have not actually spoken to each other, face to face before, so that was nice. Lovely to meet you, Shaz. And someone commentated in the class and said, oh, it's nice to put some faces to names that you get to see on the chat. So if you are interested in doing a class with me on Zoom, I do have a few coming up. Oh, just thought, I'm just going to check my diary. Yes, the 18th. I'm doing class 1, clusters and lines. I do have spaces for that. I've only got about 4 people booked on that one. So if anyone's interested, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, if you're interested in doing class 1. Just tuck that one in there. All right. Okay, now in this, I've got here a colour that kind of looks like Parakeet Party. And I am wondering whether to add a bit more of it just to make it kind of pull the colour out a bit more. So I do have this stamp here that I could theoretically stamp the parakeet, or shall I start to actually try and move towards something else? I don't know. I don't know whether to acknowledge the green by adding more green, or whether it's a colour that you think, oh, that's enough of that. Let's put something else in there. I could put a bit of some kind of yellow, like some crushed curry or something, into here. What do you think? Green or no green? Hi, Glenna. Oh, is my sound not? Is that because it might be because I've lifted my phone up a little bit higher, so it's not quite as close to my mouth. I'm sorry. I will try and make sure that I speak up a little bit more. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. Oh, hold on. Let me turn my mic up a bit. There we go. Is that a bit better? I've turned my mic up. Oh, I quite like that. So this is crushed curry going on now on top of the Cajun Craze. Just helps to sort of define that area a little bit more. Hi, Margaret. Nice to see you. Hi, Serene. Nice to see you. So I'm wondering whether we need to put a little bit of yellow onto these flowers here. And I have got a few different stamp sets out to see if I can cheat a little bit and use something that I can maybe just stamp over the top. That's a possibility. Oh, that one actually might be better. So this is a kind of middle-sized flower from Hand Penned Petals. I just wanted to add a bit of yellow to these flowers, like so. I'm doing a couple of stamps like that. Now you could use a pencil if you wanted to, or a pen to colour this in, but I don't mind it not fitting precisely. Just going to add a bit of colour into there. Right, so what was the decision about the green? Are we greenifying? Oh, Mary Merlot, that's a good idea. Hi M. Wyman. Thank you so much. From Northern Alberta, Marie. Welcome, Marie. Hi, Judy. I can barely hear Ruth either, and already up to 3. Oh dear. What if I bring my mic down a bit? Is that a bit better? Oh, let's have a look at the settings. Adjust mic settings. I did have it up high. There we go. Oh, properties. Let's have a look. No, I have it the highest. Oh, what about that? That's better, I think. That looks like the setting is higher. Oh, yes, I think I fixed it. There we go. Just let me know if it's too loud. Right, I'm trying to see what your comments were about this green business, whether you want me to leave the green away, leave the green alone, or... Oh, much better. Okay. Oh, thanks for highlighting that. Sorry, I looked at the deeper settings and found out what needed to be done. I'm wondering then, I'm not convinced about putting this in green. But maybe we could do some little bits of green coming from here. Someone suggested Mary Merlot, which I'm wondering whether to use Mary on one of these. But we could use the green on that one. I'm just going to grab the Parakeet. Everyone's turning down now. Yeah, I know. You got better turn your volumes back down again. So it's weird, this Parakeet, you see, I thought that was Parakeet, but it's not quite. Anyway, we'll go with it. You like the softness of it? Oh, good. Is it because it's already got that pattern in the background? Just so those of you who are just joining, I'm stamping on designer series paper. So all this kind of peachy, yellowy green in the background was there before I started stamping. And I'm just adding, I'm gilding the lily basically. Adding extras. So this little stamp, if I just want to show you, it looks like it has a leaf missing. However, when you're stamping these floral leafy designs, it's quite nice to use it to tuck beside another leaf, so or down beside a flower, because it kind of looks like it's coming from behind, like that. All right. So when you see these designs, don't automatically think, oh, Stampin' Up! I've made a mistake. Use it to your advantage, because it means that you can actually tuck in a leaf, perhaps where you couldn't normally. Like the side of here. See? Oh, I can still add, Phoebe. Don't worry. Don't worry. Enough green. Needs some pumpkin pie. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's more colours going to go in. You think I'm finished yet? Come on, guys. You know me. I'm not finished yet. Oh, no, no, no. Right. Where's my pumpkin pie? Oh, it's here. Oh, out already. Here we go. Bit of pumpkin pie. I think we need some little tiny flowers now. Oh, why's my voice gone all West Country? That was because I said the word pumpkin, isn't it? You like a patch of pumpkins? So I'm sticking my flowers together. Ooh, I can stick more flowers together. Ooh, look at this. Hey, 3 in 1 go. Cute. Let's stamp a whole batch, see? Makes life so much easier and quicker. Not life, stamping. Makes stamping easier and quicker. Nice little batch of orange flowers there. And turn them as you stamp and then stamp again. Give them a bit of a turn so that you're not always stamping the same way. We don't need people to know that we've just, you know, stuck 3 stamps together, do we? You see, this is cutting down on so much cutting down on time stamping, because I've got all three together in one go, you see. Hello, Elaine. Nice to see you. So if you're new here, please do say hi. We love to welcome new folks to the channel. We're quite a chatty bunch. It's fine if you don't want to chat as well. I know there's quite a few of you who are quite happy to sit and watch and do whatever it is you're doing. But we also do have some very happy stampers that love to welcome people. And we're from all over the world usually on this channel. We've got folks in New Zealand, Australia, throughout Europe, Canada, the US, all over the place. Right, I'm happy with that. Just put my stamps back. Right, are we ready for the merry? I'm just going to check that this is inky enough, because I might need to, I think I need to re-ink it. It's not quite dark enough. Hello, Gina. You're certainly not new to my channel. No, it's great to see you. Hi, Brigitte. Phoebe, I am new here. I always think you should make your own wrapping paper. You could do, Rosie. It's just that it takes so long to make one sheet. It's I wouldn't want to use it as wrapping paper because people are just gonna throw it away. But yeah, I mean, if I could digitally design it and have it printed, then yes, that'd be good. But when it comes to, you know, stamping, and you know it's taking you an hour to do this or whatever, however long it takes, you're like, I'm not going to wrap a present in it for people to throw away. Although I tell you, and a good alternative is to make a bag or decorate a paper bag that can be reused. Because I mean, I presume other people are like me. You know, when you get a gift in a paper bag, I keep the paper bag. And if someone's written a label with my name on it, I just take the label off and put a new one on. So, right, here we go. Just going to give that a check. Right. Just going to see if I've trimmed. No, I haven't. So I don't know whether to give this a bit of a... I keep meaning to cut this up and I haven't got around to doing it yet. Right, look away now. Glenna, look away. A gift box, yes, that's a good idea. Yes, I am cutting the stamp. To make it more usable. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Dawn. Oh, yes, please do replay and craft along. A few people do that, actually, because they get so caught up chatting, Glenna, that they have to then go and watch the replay. She has told me. She has confessed this to me. She has said, Ruth, sometimes I will go and watch the replay because I want to play along. No blood. Yes, sorry, not Eugene. Oh, no, you're not. It's Glenna that's squeamish. Glenna and Deborah Mitchum need to be past the smelling salts when I start cutting up stamps in the jam. Oh, sorry to hear that, darling. So because this image is so dark, I'm being very mindful of not stamping over it, because I'm doing it full strength each time, because these are now going to be the focal kind of flowers. So I'm just being careful not to stamp them too close together so that they're not going to be seen. All right, that has gone beautifully. Really enjoyed doing that addition. Cleaning these stamps off. Pop them in there for a sec. All right, now there is this little sort of centre dotty thing. Oops. Just cleaning off my block there. And so this can go right in the middle of my flowers here. Just going to take a little bit of time to make sure I stamp this correctly. And when you have stamps like this that are very detailed, be very careful not to over push down on them, because it's very easy to distort them. Let me see if I can do an example here. So that's not pushing too hard, and then if you push too hard you end up with distortion. So just be very careful not to over push. If you need to practice this on your scrap paper beforehand, then I totally recommend that you do that. You know, it's so much less frustrating just to make a mistake on your scrap paper than it is to do it on your own artwork. So So I tend to advise that you hold the stamp with one hand and then you push with your other hand with just a finger pressure. Okay. Okay. Now I feel that I just need to add maybe a little bit of colour to the background of these flowers here, just to make them look a bit darker. So I'm wondering whether to add a little bit of real red. And I have a friend who gifted me these tiny little brushes. So I can find one. I've used red on it already. Maybe that one. So I can be a little bit more focused of where I'm putting the colour. Just going to brush a bit of red onto the centres of those, just to make them pop a little bit more. There we go. That seems to help because they're kind of a see-through design, and so you can see all that stamping through the back of it, and I'm trying to kind of cover it up. Hello Super Sanders 58, welcome. Oh, Gina's watching on the... Yes, Serene. That's, yeah, interesting point. I think when you're stamping with a darker colour though, there's a technical issue with stamping the dark colour first, in that if you then stamp lighter colours over the top, because of the way our inks work, the lighter colour will reactivate the dark, and sometimes it will re-pick up some of that colour onto your light ink on your stamp, and then it gets re-put down. So there's kind of like a technical reason why ideally you stamp the darkest colours last. Thank you, Heidi Shaw. Thank you. So who made use of the free shipping yesterday? Well, I've got rather big boxes of stuff coming to me over the next few weeks because I put an order in for a big Christmas class that I'm doing. And if anyone's interested in doing that one virtually, I'm happy to ship you the kit for £50 if you're in the UK. And I will film or maybe create a Zoom event, depending what the interest is like for that. Okay, so that's a little bit of red. So now I've used a bit of red, I'm wondering whether to add some little red, something interesting red. Oh, there's these, and then I really would like to add some leaves in a second. Let's pop some of these in. This can kind of create a nice sort of architectural feature, these little stripes. Right, I don't want to lose that stamp at all. So, all right, so these remind me of those gorgeous, like, you can get these beautiful red sticked plants, which I have mentioned before on this channel. So I'm doing these kind of sprays. I'm stamping, then stamp, 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 and I'm pivoting it from a point there. So stamp, stamp, maybe doing some spraying upwards as well. Are we having the non-stage Zoom for those of us who are not in Vienna? Oh, bless you. What am I doing? I'm doing a Christmas card making event that day in the morning. Maybe we could do something later in the day. I am doing a Zoom event. Oh gosh, I keep meaning to announce this. Sorry. I am thinking of a weekend of Zooming on the October the 12th, 13th, that weekend. If anyone's free for that. So anyone who follows me on Artful Stampin Space on Facebook can join in. If you're not on Facebook, then just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And basically it's where we have like a whole weekend of just Zooming together and crafting at your desk and chatting and whatnot. Oh, Gina, sorry to hear that. Oh. Was there anything particular you wanted to order, Gina? Something caught your eye? Oh, lovely, Heidi. That's good. You can't do Zooms, no camera. Oh, you can still watch everybody else, Inika. You can come and chat. Yeah, you don't have to have your camera on. Do you have a phone? Do you have a smartphone? You can do Zoom on smartphones. Or a tablet. Right, I want to add this gorgeous leaf in now. There's a few lovely leaves in this set. Oh, yes, Inika. Yeah. Well, do you have a camera on your iPad or tablet or anything like that? Quite a few people use their iPads. I have to say this is one of the most beautiful leaves, I think, in the catalogue at the moment. Serene, do you have this leaf? This one, the set. We need to show Inika. Yes, you do have a smartphone. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so you just need to go to your app store, whatever that is. If you're on Android, you just go to Play Store. And if you're on iPhone, you just go to the iStore. And you just go to the search for the Zoom app and just download it. And then I put the link up on Facebook and you just tap on the link and your phone should do the rest. You may need to give it permission to use your camera though. You may just need to sort of okay that, but that will just pop up and it will tell you what to do. Oh, someone's driving very loudly around my town. Oh, Mindy. Well, do you want to do class 1 again? And we've got the messy. Are you signed up for the messy one, Mindy, in November? 29th of November. Oh yes, Lisa, I have people from all around the world doing my classes. Yep. Where are you, Lisa? Roughly in the world. A reef. Yes, there's a reef class. You spell reef as the Cockneys say it. Vicky. Reef. Oh, mind you, I have sometimes stamped a wreath as a reef when I do the underwater scenes. So yeah, it could be a coral reef. Oh, you didn't know about it, Mindy? Okay. Actually, if I quickly go and get the blog. I've recently done a blog post with the different classes that I've got coming up. Although the drippage one isn't in that. Oh, I forgot to put that on there. Ooh, I might need to amend that. Naughty me. I think if I actually did a graphic for it. Oh, maybe I didn't. Tut tut, Ruth. Oh, I haven't done a new one for that. Okay, hold on. I need to edit something. Okay, I love this leaf. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, Tuesday, 29th. Just going to change something here, and then I will share this infographic. I think it's because it's so far in advance I'd not got around to making it. 29th, sorry, talk amongst yourselves just for a second. November, 7 p.m. my time. Oh, my computer's making funny noises at me. 7 p.m. UK time. I don't know why my computer makes that noise. Whose computer also makes that noise? Right, I will post in Artful Stampin Space that poster for that one. Right, I'm going to get on now. So I've just done that really gorgeous leaf, and I'm now thinking I'd like some of these because I also find these quite gorgeous too. Just to add another little type of leaf in here. I can tuck him right in there. Look at that. There we go. Now I want to look at my scrapbooking paper, see what I can stamp on. Who's with me? Hi, MB Stamper, welcome. Oh yeah, Inika, you can make a wreath with all kinds of things. If I remember rightly though, Inika, you've got a lot of like tree stamps, haven't you? From what you've shared. I haven't met a leaf stamp I didn't love. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I know what you mean. There's not many that I don't like. It's when they're, I think I don't like them when they're lazily drawn. I'm really not so into that whole kind of scribble drawing for stamping. I think my thing is, if you know, if I want to scribble on my work, I may as well just do it myself. I don't want to buy a stamp that does it. You know what I mean, don't you? I mean, I know it's, you know, some people's style, but no. I'd rather buy a stamp that I can't draw myself, you know, or it would take me really long time to draw it if I was to do it myself. You have lots of paper. Yes, I hear you. Yes, absolutely. When they're not so strict, yeah, that's why I really love, I think, this stamp set, is because when you look at the leaves, they look like they've been, you know, they're twisted away from you. They're not kind of all facing you. Whereas some of the stamp sets, like this one, all the leaves are kind of like facing you, which is all right, but it's not a natural kind of look, is it? So, right, I think we can just do a little bit of dottage with some of these little things. And I think that's going to be it. Unless we really want something else. Like, do we want... I don't know whether to stamp that. A little bit of that in the background. I don't know whether to do that in yellow. Oh, go on then, Ruth. Yes, I know what you mean, Anna. Yes, I stay clear of the cartoony one. Hello, Gary Chadwick from Vermont. Welcome. What's that song with Vermont in it? Moonlight in Vermont. Is it Moonlight or... I don't know, have I got the right song? Or is it Midnight? Here comes out happy, happy stamp. Oh, you mean the dottage? Or do you mean the eucalyptus? The stamp starts swaying, it's time to put the gin away, yes. When the rhythm starts to play, dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, got bug visiting, go away. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, there we go. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, sorry to hear that, Phoebe. Wow. There's an empty spiny bottom right. An empty what? Mary, say that again, darling. I love the sticky stamp sounds. Yeah, we call that the stamp kissing the paper. Yeah. So this is like little seedy dottage. Empty spot, bottom right. What empty spot of what do you mean? You mean for the yellow or the... What's missing from it? I mean, there is meant to be a few spaces. Oh, I've got to remember to twist this around a bit. Oh, white space. Yeah, I mean, there is a bit of white space throughout it. Is it just more vague? Is it more prominent? Okay, so this is meant to be cut up 4 cards. Although, mind you, if you cut this into... You make some really nice 6 by 6. Or you could use it as a lovely piece for scrapbooking. You could put a photograph in the middle. That would look fun. And then what you could do is maybe stamp some of these leaves and then cut them out, fussy cut them, and having... So if you imagine a photograph in the middle there, you could have some of these leaves coming over the top of them. I mean, if you're really good with your X-Acto knife, you could probably cut these out and then slip your photograph underneath. So it looks like the leaves are framing it. And do we want the eucalyptus? What do you think? Oh, go on. Oh, go on. I can't help myself. It's just so beautiful. I'm not going to do too many though. I'm just going to do a couple on each section, because otherwise it gets a bit predictable. You'd cry every time you cut it up. Oh wow, Heidi. So for those of you who don't know, Heidi Shaw lives really close to the NASA rocket site. So she gets to see the rockets going off. So exciting. Right, have I got Quiet Meadow? Oh, I do have it. I think I'm going to do these in orange because we've got enough of the merry going on, haven't we? Let's do it under some pumpkin pie. Look, should I cover that up for you, Mary? There we go. That better? For you dottage fanatics, you can come in close. So for those of you who are new to my channel, this is affectionately known as the dottage. It goes on right at the end. There we go. Everybody happy now? No more white space. Mind you, there was no white space really to start off on here because it was already printed. So, right, shall we do a comparison then? What it looked like originally. I actually have two pieces of this paper. Right, so this was what it looked like an hour ago. Ta-da! So, colours. Let's go through the colours then. Very, very, very autumnal. So we've got Merry Merlot, Real Red, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, Crushed Curry, and a little bit of Parakeet Party. Right, those are the colours. And stamps wise, we used Bouquet of Thanks to start off with, just to get a little bit of colour down there. It is there in the background. Did that in Cajun Craze. Then we stamped some of these flowers as well in Cajun Craze. Then stamped this one, the splodgy one in yellow, over the top of those. Then this was in Cajun Craze. And then we used some of the leaves in Merry Merlot. Then used this one and this one in the Merry. Put some Parakeet Party leaves in the background. Remember the all-important middle, the centre, to go in the flowers. Bit of dottage at the end in the pumpkin pie. Then did some crushed curry of these, and then Merry Merlot of that one. And I think that's it. Oh, those little sort of weird seedling things. That was in Merry Merlot as well, dotted around the place. So there you have it, guys. Thank you, Gina. I'd love to see the cards made from this. Oh, maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, maybe tomorrow night. We could do that. Thank you, Dawn. Knowing when to stop is not always easy. So, for those of you who perhaps this is new to, usually the place that I stop is when the I tend to start with the biggest stamps first, ish, roughly. So bigger images first, then basically get smaller in detail. So you kind of know when you're finished when you get to the point where you're doing the dottage, when you can't go any smaller. That's usually when I stop, unless I kind of reassess it and look at it and go, oh, is there something else that needs going in there? So save to Facebook. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you very much. So for those of you who'd like to support my channel, a free, easy way to do that is just give me a thumbs up. And if you want to go that little step further, then please just click on that share arrow and, I don't know, share it to your Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, thank you, Mary. Mwah, lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, if you want to give me some financial incentive, it's very well received. Thank you. It does help to go towards me buying more stamps. So you can super chat me as Mary's just done, or you can PayPal donate, and in the description there's a link to my PayPal. Or you can do it via my email address, ruthtrice@gmail.com, which is usually everywhere on my social media. So thank you. So thank you, Sherry Alexander. Now, just a reminder, as I said, if you want to come along to my workshops, let me just share with you. I am just going to find the blog post, and I'm also going to update the blog post with the latest, not latest, the one that I haven't put out there yet. Right, there we go. So bear with. Okay, update. Right. All right, so I am just about to share on the live stream chat. This is a link to a blog post that I've got listed workshops that are coming up. So if you need to, if you've got any questions about it, if you want to, yeah, if you've got any questions at all. Basically, with the Zoom classes, I do not provide any product whatsoever. You guys need to have it. So for some of them, they do need some specialist equipment in that, when I say specialist, things like heat tools. Sometimes you need a hot glue gun. So this messy one that's coming up at the end of November, you certainly do need to have a heat tool just to kind of dry everything off. You also do need to have the shimmer white cardstock, otherwise it doesn't work so well. So I've just shared that on Artful Stampin' Space. So if you don't know what Artful Stampin' Space is, it is a Facebook group, and you can share your creations to that group that you've been inspired by my channel. And it's just, yeah, you guys have been sharing some wonderful things in it recently, so thank you for that. And if you want to actually purchase any products, you can do that by linking to my shop in the description. Please remember to use the host code. And if you want to save some pennies, then talk to me about actually signing up. And if you live in Ireland and Belgium, the Netherlands, Austria, Germany, France and UK, then definitely talk to me about signing up, because you guys can do that now. So there we go. Sound gone. What? No. Oh, it's gone down. Hold on, let me check my settings. Yeah, you're right. The setting was wrong, Anne. Sorry about that. No, I've changed the setting. It should be louder now. I should have a list of things I need to check when I go live. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm just going to say goodbye with you looking at the stamped sheet again. And thank you for subscribing if you haven't already. What else can I say? Hopefully I'll get to see you guys very, very soon. I should be on tomorrow. Maybe making cards with this as well. So that would be good, wouldn't it? Right. Lots of love, everybody. What was that about the cookies? Don't forget cookies, Jan. Oh, Jan, cookies. Remember the cookies, Jan. Take care, everyone. Bye.